Hey all, I just wanted to talk a bit about base gear weights. We're always trying to find a balance between lightness, durability, and strength. And over the past year, we've refocused our efforts on making things a little lighter and a little bit more durable. And there's been some progress. Let's talk base rigs. The Cirrus. The current Cirrus weighs just over 1,000 grams with toggles in an average harness size. That's 2.2 pounds. If you have bigger legs or a longer torso, the weight will fluctuate by 100 grams or so simply because of the amount of webbing that's needed to fit your body. So a shorter, lighter person's Cirrus will be around 950 grams, and a bigger person's rig could be in the 1,150 gram plus range. So grams make pounds, right? And we're always trying to save a few grams wherever we can, because it all adds up. But we're also happy to add a few grams to make something significantly more durable or a little cleaner overall. So we're not going to sacrifice a lot of durability over 50 grams of weight. Here's what 50 grams looks like. If you're wondering why we have lateral covers or an interior lining on the container, this is why. We think those few extra grams are worth the durability gain. And there is something new in our range now. It's the Ultra 200 fabric option. If you need to go lighter than the Cirrus, then you can. We now offer two options in our range that weigh less. You can choose the new Ultra 200 fabric option. This is a Dyneema laminated fabric that's pretty light and extremely strong. This stuff has a bit of wrinkle memory because of the laminate character of the fabric, but it's incredibly tear and abrasion resistant. When you're rocking a rig made out of this stuff, everyone on the exit point is going to know that you really mean business when it comes to doing business in the mountains. So a Cirrus in this Ultra 200 fabric option will weigh in at about 900 grams without toggles in a rig made in my size. And I'm like perfectly medium, totally average. And our toggles weigh around 23 grams for a pair. And maybe you can find lighter ones. So just leaving that option open for you. This Ultra 200 option is available on all of our rigs except the CXUL, and I'll tell you why in a second. But first, the Stream 3. The Stream 3 weighs in at about 1,100 grams, which is only 100 grams more than the Cirrus. And the difference is the result of the pin protection design, which we think is pretty solid and effective. The container is smooth and aerodynamic and pretty slick. We dig it. This is kind of my favorite container in our range. So if 100 grams doesn't freak you out and you like to fly in wingsuits in the mountains, then this is definitely the rig to take. It's my preferred container and what we recommend to most people looking for a dedicated alpine rig or a wingsuit rig. If I were going to the Alps, for whatever reason, not that I would, this is what I would bring. It's still a very light rig by any metric. It's within 100 or 150 grams of the very lightest containers on the market. And it's also long and comfortable and really nice for wingsuiting. And remember, if you want to shave a few grams off of that weight, you can save 50 to 80 grams by choosing the Ultra 200 fabric on the Stream 3. 50 grams. So the CXUL is our lightest rig. Remember that the easiest way to make a container lighter is to make it shorter and smaller overall. So when you're comparing containers, look at the length and think about how that affects your deployment comfort. The Cirrus and Stream 3 are both quite long containers, which makes them very comfortable for wingsuit base. The CXUL is a little shorter. The CXUL is designed specifically for alpine missions. It's not really an all-around everyday base rig, and it's not what we would recommend for all-around use. This container comes in at about 860 grams without toggles in an average dude size. All right, cool. So complete systems. What's it all going to add up to? Let's say you want to go for kind of the lightest rig you can put together. If you were to take a 5-light 240, which is what I would jump at 170 pounds body weight, and add in the UPE 200 option rig, say about 950 grams, and a 34-inch snatch, your total equipment weight is going to be around 4.5 kilograms. 4.5 kilograms is pretty light for parachute, harness container system, and pilot chute. If you add in an alpinist version wingsuit, which will be around 1.4 kilograms, you're still coming in at under 6 kilograms for your rig, parachute, PC, and wingsuit. I'm going to go way out on a limb and say that you might have a hard time putting together a lighter system from anywhere else. As always, we're here for your questions, so hit us up.